Hey haters, it's Peyton.
It's Ainsley. Oh my god. So I walked outside the house today and we're in Florida and it's like 95 degrees
So hot.
and it's April, which I know it's hot all year round, but it feels hotter than usual at this time of
No,
year.
we fully skip winter.
Yeah.
Like
This
that's
year it was so
nothing.
bad. No winter, no cold.
No.
Beach
But
every day since.
that means it's time to start our podcast.
But summer also means that it's your birthday soon.
Facts. No, I'm having a party. It's gonna be so cute. We're doing like Little Mermaids theme, and I'm having all of the girls over, so that'll be fun. And we're gonna do lots of Instagram pictures, so those will be up.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
And I found the playlist I'm gonna play.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I'm always on aux.
Yes, you can DJ. I'll have the speakers charged.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So I already found it. It's a lot of Calvin Harris.
Okay, good.
It's a little bit of Brat Summer vibes.
Okay, good. You posted on your story earlier. What'd you say?
Because I didn't get it.
I don't listen to... Who is that?
Charlie XCX.
I don't listen to her.
No, I didn't either. And because everyone's like, Brat Summer, Brat Summer. I was like, it's not that good.
Yeah, no, I've
But
never listened to any of that. Is it actually good?
There's like the Party For You song.
Okay.
I like the B2B song.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. I'll actually listen to it.
It's overplayed. So.
Yeah, I know the only song... That's so embarrassing. The only song I know of hers is Apple. The Apple one?
See, that's the one where I was like why are we having a whole summer for this?
I don't know. It's very weird. Okay, so we'll actually maybe start listening to it.
We could talk about that a little bit, because we're talking about things we dislike on this podcast.
I know.
I hate TikTok songs sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I know that, like, the big brands, like the music industry, like, they pay influencers to use their songs.
Even though they're, like, garbage.
Yeah.
Half the time.
And so we hear them all the time, all day, just because all of these influencers are being paid off.
But you at least have like a car that can connect to your phone. As someone that has a car that's my age, which is 19, that's like not an option for me. Like I have to listen to the TikTok songs 24/7 because it's all that's played on the radio. So at least you get to pick sometimes because I don't get a say.
So bad.
Yeah. No. Speaking of cars, Greta, my car, she is going to the shop this week.
Really?
She is. She's been a little rundown, so we're finally getting her fixed. So that's good news.
Oh, that's so good. And I finally got my car back. Like I said, it's been 90 degrees in Florida for the past month and a half, and my car, its AC broke. And then we took it to the shop. They said they fixed it. Wasn't fixed. We took it back. They broke my car. And so it had to sit there for an extra 2 weeks.
That. I didn't know that they like broke it again.
Yeah, they broke like the clock or something. It was something stupid. But they like had to wait for the part to come in. So that took a week. And then they had to fix it. And then we actually had to get it from the shop. And so Peyton complains about her old car. I've been driving around this terrible truck. I drive a Toyota Tacoma from 2001.
It's that old?
2001, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was... Wow.
So she complains about it.
Okay, but the taco is such a vibe. Did we take the taco to Tortuga?
Yeah, we did.
So we went to Tortuga, which is like this big country music festival. And we went, what was that, like a month ago? A few weeks ago? I don't really know.
I don't even know.
It's been a long few months.
I think that was the start of April. So yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago. But we took the taco and well, first of all, she texted me and she was like, so it might not start, but we could take the taco. And I was like, we are going to be at this country concert for like for those of you who don't know, it's like literally from like noon. It starts technically at noon, and then it goes till the last performance done, which is around like 9, 10, 10:30. And then to get out of the parking lot, add an hour because
traffic was so bad.
Yeah, and there's like a bridge you have to get over, and we were like on the top level of a parking garage last day. Yeah. So like, forget it. We had to wait for
everybody to get out of the parking garage.
Right.
It was so bad.
Yeah, but like that was the first thing she told me. It's like, well, it might not start, and I was like, if we have to sit in the parking garage and wait for like AAA or something.
I know how to jumpstart a car,
but like, what if it doesn't need a jumpstart? What if it needs a whole new something? Then we are screwed because we are stuck in that parking garage for hours. And mind you, this is in Fort Lauderdale. Like Fort Lauderdale at night it's fun, but like if two girls alone sitting in a parking garage, we're not making it out of there alive. So no. But it's okay. The taco did the best it could. We got out of there.
It's a vibe. It's a good beachy vibe.
Oh, it is. Like windows down, everything. Oh, it's so fun.
So good.
I love the taco.
Me too sometimes. It's a love-hate relationship.
I feel like that's both of our cars, though. Some days
Well,
Greta's so cute. No, she's so cute
she's
sometimes.
never cute.
She is sometimes.
She's a little trashy.
Okay, but she's just...
So me and Peyton did cheer in high school, and Peyton drove around with our like first place cheer trophy in the back of her car for months until it finally like snapped in half.
Okay, Greta just collects.
She collects stuff.
Because I do the same thing though. Like my bedroom, like I cannot clean it out because I'll see like a tissue and I'll be like, okay, but that holds memories. Like 7 years ago, like I don't know, my cousin held it and it was like a big thing. Like I have just memories with every single item I own. So like I can never, especially clothes. No, I cannot get rid of clothes. It's so hard. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, stealing my clothes. Actually, I gave you that top though. But like, so giving away clothes is like a whole thing too. But that's why like Greta, my car, I like someone will give me something and I'm like, okay, I'll just put it in my car. But I do that with everything because then I don't bring it inside.
Take it out.
I know because I don't bring it inside because I'm like, it'll just collect dust inside. I might as well just leave it in my car. But yeah,
Full
like
wardrobe.
This trophy sat there. What did we win? This was FCC.
Yeah.
So we won in January. We graduated May 30th. I think like a week before graduation. No, the day before graduation, I had the party for like my grad party or whatever. And I had a bunch of people over, and my mom was like, before you can have all these people over, you have to clean out your car. And that's when I realized I went in the back, and like the trophy, because there was like the blue part, that's like the 3 like barrels, and then there's the top part with like the cheerleader on it, snapped in half. So we threw that out. That was gone. But Greta's a vibe though. She's just like a trashy 20-year-old that like comes with me. Oh, that's true. But like that's just her style. No, she's just like, I don't even know. If Greta was a person though, she'd be like, she'd work at Hooters, honestly. Greta would be like a Hooters worker with a child.
But she's like the 40-year-old one.
Right,
like thick eyeliner and like silver eyeshadow.
And like has multiple children back at home.
Yeah.
And like 8 baby daddies. Mm-hmm. That's Greta, like to a T. We love her.
Anyways, do you want to get into the topic?
I guess so, yeah. So, I don't know. Well, this being our first episode, we kind of thought like, I don't know, we need something to, go off with. And I think there's such a stigma around like, especially like our generation of people trying new things because, it's like, ooh, what are you doing? So I feel like that's our dislikable today is like we dislike people that care so much. Like live your life. You have one. It might be like, you've got 100 years if you think about it. Like, okay, let's say you lived 100. You've got 100 years. And we're at 19. We're literally year 19.
Like, 20% done.
Exactly. With it. Like,
if we're lucky enough to live to 100.
Facts. So, like, if we live to 80.
We gotta do it while we're young, too.
Exactly. So, why not? Like, start a podcast.
Yeah, but people really, like, especially, like, it's our freshman year of college, and people in high school care so much about what everyone's doing. Like, I'll, like, have never talked to somebody, and I'll hear, like, oh, blah, blah, blah said this about you.
All the time.
How did they find out? Like, why do they care? Like,
right.
It just...
No. And we went to a small high school. So, like, I know some, like, we went to, like, a little private Christian school, and we had, 150 kids in our graduating class?
If that.
Yeah, something like that. So, like, I know, like, there's a public school over by us. And one of our friends who we work with goes to public school, and I think she has, like, a few hundreds, like, at least, like, 500 kids in her graduating class, which is, like, insane to me. So if something happened or someone, like, if we started a podcast in high school, that night we posted it. The next morning, 150 kids would know immediately. Because
and we'd be talking about it.
Exactly. And not just, like, talking about it, like, oh, that's so cool. Like, no, it would be dug into the ground. Exactly.
Did you hear that? Oh my gosh.
Like, the amount of, like, garbage that would have been talked about us because...
So much negativity.
Yeah.
All the time.
I know. Thank God we didn't do this in high school.
I know.
We would have been killed. Like, immediately.
You'd have been like, oh, let's do a podcast. And I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, that's so fun.
And that's it.
We'd never
That's it. That's it, though. Because someone next to us would have been like, you're doing what? That's why, like, oh my gosh, that's why college, though, is the best. Because...
You don't know anyone.
You don't know anyone. Like, we go to the same school. We go to different campuses. We go to the same school. And so, like, between both of us, I'd say we know, like... I mean, your college is smaller, so you, like, know everyone. People. But I would say, like, actually, like, friends with, you know what I mean? It's, like, a very smaller circle than, like, high school. Because, like, at least for our high school, like, you had to talk to everyone because there was only 150 of us. So at some point you were going to have a class with someone, you were going to like sit with someone, be partnered with someone, like with all 150 people in your class. With like college, there's people who are in your class and you'll never speak to in your life.
And also like college, like people have things going on. Like they're actually like career driven, they're trying to get to a spot,
goals.
Like they've got goals, they're working, so people don't care that you're like starting a podcast.
Like they have enough going on.
Because they've got things to do. Like they're just like, oh, that's cool, and then move on. People in high school have nothing else to talk about or worry about, so they're thinking about other people's lives and caring about that and putting their energy into that. True. Because just because they could never start a podcast.
Exactly.
Like, sorry, we've got things to say.
I know. We got stuff to talk about.
So, on the note of talking about how we dislike when people care about what we're doing, let's talk about some of the people
who are going to dislike this. Like, we know who you are. Okay, I feel like the first like group of people, you are gonna see this too, and they're gonna judge.
I know, because they're gonna watch it.
Because they're gonna be like, ew, what are these two doing?
This is why we could never do this in high school.
Oh, no, it's going to be the girls in high school that hated us.
Yeah.
Or girls that like graduated and still think back and they're like, Peyton and Ainsley, never liked them.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the people who are gonna be looking at it, sending it to their friends, being like, oh my god, Peyton and Ainsley made a podcast. You have to listen to this. I mean, like, good for us. Like,
hey, you know what?
All press is good press.
Yes, exactly. So, hey, if they're watching it, the views are still going up.
But yeah, those are definitely the people that, like, that's why we could not do it in high school, is because these people who would talk behind our backs, talk bad to us sometimes.
All the time?
Would, like, as soon as we made a podcast, they'd make fun of us, or, like I said, send it to all their friends, clip parts of our videos just to say, like, can't believe they said this, like, like, cancel culture, but literally in a high school classroom.
Yeah.
Insane.
No, it would have been so bad. Like, I'm not calling anyone out, but, like, I can imagine exactly who would have had issues with this. Like, I am picturing people. So, no, there definitely would have been some issues, but
I think we should...
We're graduated.
Put a little background on who you were in high school.
Because
this is where all the haters will come in. They're like, Peyton's talking about people saying mean things about them?
There has been character development. I've always been a brutally honest person. Like, if your shirt's ugly, I'm gonna look at you and be like, please go inside and change. Like, I am that type of person. I'm so sorry. I will always give it to you straight. So sometimes it just, like, comes out in a way, like, I've grown in a way that now I know how to say things a little better. But, like, in high school, like, I thought it, I said it. Like, there is just no filter. And some people, like, Ainsley and I were good now. But we had
this is for another
okay, but we just had a little falling out at some point. Right, we had a little falling out at some point, and it's definitely about, like, those multiple things, but it's definitely about also, like, how I choose to say things sometimes. So I feel like definitely character development, because I have chosen better ways to say things. I think I'm still a judgmental person. That's not changed.
The whole idea of
that has not changed.
Being judgy.
Oh no, I'm fully judgmental, but, like, not over stupid things, especially, like, trying something new, like, go you. Like,
yeah,
that's a good thing. Like, that should never be I mean, unless it's, like, a literal bad thing. But, like, starting a podcast, like,
going into modeling.
Yes, exactly. Like,
making TikTok. Like, I feel like there's things you do and you're just like, oh, yeah.
And especially, all of those things make you money. Like,
yeah.
So I kind of get it. Like, as two people who have, like, jobs and are trying to make money, anything that you're doing to be like, oh, like, I'll make a few extra bucks, like, I will never hate on you for that. No. Because, like, as broke college students, it's kind of needed. So, no. But there has been character development, though.
Yeah.
I would say there has been.
But I was just thinking of, like, those girls that we're talking about are going to share that one part where you're like, these girls are always talking about other people's backs.
Hey, that was me in high school, too. Like, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, because some of us have been on the receiving end of Peyton's mean girl era.
It's okay. It was an era. Personally, I still think it ain't, but...
We still are those people sometimes, though. I don't want...
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
...to deny. We do, like, our Instagram DMs between each other are just people's posts.
Oh, yeah.
Share back and forth.
All the time.
Like, we are those people. But there's some things that like people need to be judged for, and other things where we're like starting a podcast. Like even if our like worst enemy would start a podcast, we'd probably be like, oh, that's weird that they did that. Like
right, exactly. I'd be like, that's odd, but like I would still go listen to it though.
Yeah.
Like I would fully be like, well, let me hear what they're saying. Like, so.
But there's a difference between like being like, oh, look, they did this, and
right.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they did this.
Right.
This is so weird
it's so
of them.
Stupid.
They're
like,
so weird for this. I can't believe they think they're gonna be successful.
Right.
Like, we are not like that anymore.
No.
There is a little bit of judgment, but there's a difference between judgment and just full-on negativity and hating towards somebody else, especially if it's unwarranted.
Yeah.
No,
like we've definitely, I feel like anyone that like either of us had issues with like in high school, well, girls, I won't speak for the guys, but girls, like we don't have problems with anymore. Like I feel like
everything fizzles out,
right? Because you graduate and like you all go your separate ways. Like half the people went to like Alabama and like Georgia and like went to like New York and like all over Florida. So like our class, like I still talk to like a good amount of girls that we graduated with, but I wouldn't say like there's anyone that I'm like, ooh, let's see what she's up to. Like I haven't gone to anyone's like Instagram and been like if I unfollowed you, that was it. Like I'm not going back to stalk you ever, because if I unfollow you, you're done. Like you're out and I don't really care anymore. Like that's it.
We can talk about that for a second. How good it felt to just unfollow a bunch of people
as they walked
the
stage. I was sitting next to one of our friends, Tyler, and he was sitting literally next to me, or I guess he was on the semi, and then another girl was on the side. I know, I miss him. He's a UCF. Go Tyler. But he was sitting next to me, and I'm literally sitting on my phone as people walked. So I was like, yep, nope, not again, absolutely not, bye-bye, the whole time. It made me so happy. And now, like, and which is crazy, because again, we went to like a small high school.
Yeah.
So I used to have like, my following was like I used to follow so many more people than like that followed me. But once like I unfollowed half of our class, I was like, oh, I have a few extra followers. Okay, like it makes you feel better.
I know, because you finally get to like release from like this act you've been playing about like, even if you don't dislike a person, there's some people you just do not care for, don't get along with, don't really like what they stand for, what the things they do. And so you can finally just be like, I'm not going to see this person in math class tomorrow.
It's so good.
It's done. It's over.
It's so good.
There's no more like pretending to be like, oh my god, hi, your hair looks so good today.
At like parties.
The hugs.
No, because that's how it was, because it's such a small school. So like you would see people, like there were totally girls that like I never spoke to in my life, and then like we'd be at a party and they come and be like, oh my gosh, Peyton, how are you? And they'd give me like a hug, and I was like, oh hello, like what? Like
no. And it's hilarious that the people that were like, oh my gosh, and would give you a hug, you look so good, oh my god, were also the people who the next day were like, did you see what she was wearing?
I know, it was so ugly.
Did you see what she did?
I know.
Did you see who she came with?
Exactly. Yep, same exact people. So like everyone's just two-faced, and we all have to just like
it's just
live
part
and
of
learn
being
from
a
it.
girl.
Yeah, no, guys have it so easy. Like there's like, hey bro, what's up? And that's it. And then they're done. Like there's never like drama. Even like I swear, guys could literally like, you know, his girlfriend like cheats on him with like this other guy, and he's like, hey, I didn't really like that, and they're like, oh, sorry, that's it. It's just cut.
They either like
it's insane.
Go back to being friends or just never speak again.
Right.
There's
it's
no
like the
speaking.
Simplest. Yeah. There's no like back and forth, like ugly text messages, like
the paragraphs.
No, like some days it's just a guy's so easy. They just have it so easy.
Speaking of guys, though, the next haters, these ones are. I have dated a couple more people than Peyton has, so I have a lot of these actually.
Yeah, you have real relationships.
The biggest haters are your ex's new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, they do care if you do something new.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, gosh, I hate that.
I know.
Because they care so much.
I know.
Biggest fans.
It's just
or like you're dating.
Yeah.
But like, if he had like...
Don't get me started, I'll get angry.
Okay, never mind.
You can go. Just careful what you say, so I don't like lose my mind and have to go like lash out on him tonight. But continue on.
That's true. I don't want that.
No, continue.
Like, if you guys broke up and he started dating someone new, your new biggest fan would be his new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which, like, as the new girlfriend, I've been obsessed with the ex before.
Right.
Like, I've also been the ex that's obsessed with the new girlfriend, but whatever.
Right. It's just because, like, that's the thing with guys, is guys are like, you know, on to the next whatever.
Yeah, they don't
but,
really
like,
care.
We're over here like, she has the same color hair. She has the same initials.
Oh, she has different hair.
Exactly.
That's even worse.
Right, exactly. Like, so we're both, like, brunette right now. Ainsley switches her hair a few times a month, but, like, we're both brunette at the moment. But, that's a whole thing. Like, do not get me started on the change from brunette to blonde. Like, it's not even, and I have friends that are blondes. Like, I have, you know, I have a few slim pickings, few of blonde friends, but, like, the switch from brunette to blonde is, like, lethal. Like, that is just
hurts.
not.
It hurts to see.
It is. It's so bad.
Or if it's, like, a total downgrade.
And it's just embarrassing. That's just, like,
it's embarrassing for him. It's embarrassing for me.
It's embarrassing for everyone in the situation.
Yeah,
like, it just
it's embarrassing
makes you,
for her.
Right. It just, like, makes everyone angry. Like, every single person in that situation, the whole triangle should just be like, no, what happened? We need to restart that whole situation.
Anyways, back to, like, not caring and stuff. But also, I totally care. People should date in their league. I will say that. That's my hot take for this episode. Because it's just, like, everyone kind of just...
Everyone stays on their same levels. Like,
everyone stays on their same level. Nobody gets hurt. As people who care about other people, we also can admit that to ourselves, and then also say that we dislike people who track people's every single move just to make judgmental comments.
Yeah.
Like, we're just sharing our thoughts on the topic from people who have done that and people who have also been experiencing it from other people.
No, like, I feel like we've been through a lot of different, like, stages, I would say, in, like, our friendship, because we've been friends 6 years now? 6 years. So, like, every 6 months you're a different person. Like, I fully believe, like, every 6 months you're a different person, because, like, from winter to summer me is, but that's also, like, seasonal depression, but, like, winter to summer me is, like, just, especially this year, it's been a year. But, like,
been a year.
Every 6 months you are a different person. So I might be, like, the judgiest human ever and, like, be like, I literally hate the way she walked. And then, like, 6 months later, I'm like, she's so sweet. I literally love her. Like, nicest human in the world.
Sometimes it's within, like, a week.
Right.
But I just am like, oh.
Like, you kind of, like, vibe with it. I'm like, oh, okay, I like it now. But, like, I swear, every 6 months you're a different person. So that's, like, that's the TikTok trend where it's like, respectfully, if you haven't talked to me in 2 years, you don't have a right to be talking about me. Because, like, you're a different person. Like, from especially from when, like, we graduated high school.
Totally different people.
To now, because we're done with our freshman year. So, like, a year, like, exactly a year later, like, I am a different human.
There's so much you go through in a year.
Yeah. Like, especially with college.
Especially changing, like, moving.
Right. That is, like...
living away from home, having to make new friends, having to learn a new...
insane.
Like, insane.
Yeah. No, the switch is crazy.
But, yeah. Everyone kind of changes over time, and...
Yes, like, you know, I feel like in high school, like, you have such, like, a schedule. Like, you have 7 periods a day, or, like, however many... 7 periods a day. We cheered, so we had, like, cheer from 3 to, like,
and work.
Whenever. Yeah, and
I was working 20 hours a week after cheer practice.
Right. Like, so, like, because that's when you're working
the library,
right? Yeah. Okay. So, like, I was just working, like, weekends. I'm like, I wasn't really working that much, but, like,
and cheer AP classes and, like,
high school is so much. At least for me, like, college has been such, like, a...
No, I'm coasting.
Like, it is...
I shouldn't be.
Easy.
Please get degrees.
Yes. Like, it is just, like, it's so doable.
Yeah. You get out of your classes, like, classes only take, like, 2 hours out of your day. And
mine aren't even 2 hours. Mine are, like, 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
If that.
But you have classes on Fridays. Mine, I don't have classes on Fridays.
That's true. But I don't have classes Mondays. Mondays is my hard day. I would rather go to class on a Friday than a Monday, because... Mondays,
really?
like, I have to drag myself out of bed. Like, I work on Mondays. I work every Monday. So like, but I don't work till noon. But I can't imagine like waking up at like 9 and being like, I have to go to class right now. I wouldn't make it like ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mondays are just, they're not my day. It's not my time. But
yeah, and then like me and Peyton, this is new for her. Big gym girlies right now.
Oh yes.
Because like out of high school, like you have so much time on your hands. You can actually prioritize like working on your body and yourself, and like I started reading books again. I started doing like crafts again. Like you have so much time to put into the things you want to do rather than the things you have to do because you're obligated to for college acceptances.
Right. I know. That was and you like tried to. Like the difference between Ainsley and I is like I fully passed high school. I did totally fine. I wasn't like D's and F's. Like everyone calm down. But like I wasn't like I took DEs. But I was never like I have to get straight A's or I will not be okay with myself. Ainsley's just naturally smart and that stuff just comes to her. So she, did school well. Like I was saying, I think that I just didn't try as much in high school. So like the first college I got accepted to, I like went to because I was like, some people have this goal of like,
getting out.
Yeah, exactly. I need to leave Florida or I won't live like they, and that's how we were with like so many people we knew. Is they were like, if I don't leave the state of Florida, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And I was like, personally, I never want to leave Florida. This is the best state in my opinion.
What were you talking about like last weekend?
That I'm on the
Tuesday?
beach.
You were like, no, we're moving.
Somewhere in Florida.
Literally where though? We live in Palm Beach.
We could live in St. Augustine. St. Augustine's so pretty.
No.
Oh, okay. My mom was talking about this like beachy town. It's like up north of Florida and on the left. It's like, I looked up pictures. It's pretty.
I don't want to leave Palm Beach
County. I'm trying to convince, because Ainsley and I are living together in a year. Like this year, I'm living not with her, then the following year I'm going to live with her. But I'm trying to convince her to like move somewhere cool. You didn't even respond to my TikTok I sent you.
Yeah, I ignored it. I saw it and I was like,
move somewhere in your 20s.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not responding.
Like, that'd be so fun. Like, we turned 20 and we're like, we already moved somewhere. How adult is that? That's so adult. Just think about it for a year. You'll want to do it later. Anyways, when I said I'm staying in Florida, I was like, there's no way I can move. Like, I just love it here. I need to be by the beach. I need to be able to tan. Like, I need a pool. So I think it was good that we both chose to like stay close. Because like my campus is like closer to Ainsley's actual house and her campus is closer to my actual house when we're both home. So we literally just like flipped. But it's definitely nice that we're both like in Florida and we can just like stay here. And school's definitely not that hard. Like as you said, like we have so much free time. Like we have enough free time to film a whole podcast. Yeah. So no, college is not that scary, which is good.
Like way better than high school.
Oh, agreed. High school was traumatic for everyone.
So tiring. Like I was always exhausted, like miserable. My mom was worried. She was like, "You need to quit something," and I was like, "No,
it's fine. Just push through." Like especially your senior year, because senior year, like you have everything.
Everything.
Yes, exactly. Like you have everything. You already have to do everything, like school wise. Then you want to try everything because you're like, I only have 8 months left. Like I have to do everything, and then. At least for our school, the amount of senior things we had, like we had the retreat, like we have prom,
the trip, graduation.
Oh yeah, you went on the trip, right. So like you did the
all of the senior nights.
Oh yeah, so like every football game you have to go to, like it's not an option. We cheered, so we had we had senior nights for both seasons for our football cheer season, and you're right, because you did basketball. Mm-hmm. So like both of my cheer seasons, all 3 of her cheer seasons, we had senior nights, like. Senior is a lot, but then you graduate and you're like,
I look back on those pictures and I was like, that was the best year ever.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. The year was really good for me until the end, but everything else was really good. Like I loved it.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's okay. Graduation was like insane though. Like I look back at pictures from graduation, I'm like, I graduated high school a year ago. We graduated a year ago.
A year ago is crazy. Freshman year went by so fast. Like I said, you have so much time.
College is so quick,
but it feels like you have no time because you also just go everything just flies
it's
by.
Very,
you're not sitting
paced.
In a study hall class
exactly
doing nothing for an hour every day. You're actually doing things because you aren't stuck,
and you can do as many things as you want to.
Yeah,
that's nice.
My sleep schedule is way better.
Same. I sleep like 10 hours every night. It's great.
Yeah. So, like, there goes most of the year sleeping.
Yeah.
Take a lot of naps.
I really do feel like the most judgmental people, though, are, like, people I went to high school with. Like, just in general.
Yeah.
Because
especially at a small school.
Right. Like, everyone's going to see this and just be like, what?
They
like,
did that.
What? Like, it won't even, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know, like, if one of our, I don't know if I'd say friends, if someone we, like, were acquaintances with and did this, like, a year after graduating, like, we would watch it. We'd watch it together. You and I would literally sit down, put it on the TV, and, like, dissect it. Because...
pause it every 5 minutes.
Exactly. And be like, I think that was about me. Like, I think she was talking about me.
Like, but also, like, there's some people that I would see, like, oh, they posted a podcast, and then just keep scrolling.
Right.
So, like, it really depends.
It's just half and half. Like, I don't know.
Some people are such characters that you, like, want to know what they say.
Yeah.
Like, you have to tune in.
Oh, no. Like, there's definitely certain people, like, we went to high school with, they did it. I was like,
I'd be scared. This
every week.
Like, I need to hear it.
Oh, no. Every week I'd be like, let's go. Let's listen.
But again, there's also other people where I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Good for them. I feel like that's more common for me. Like, I just, like, there's very few people that I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to listen to this.
I can think of a few. I won't name drop, but I can think of a few that, like, you and I would be like, oh, we need to sit down. So we will be mentioned. If we're not actually mentioned, we'll be kind of mentioned.
Hinted at, yeah.
Right. No. Ugh.
See, those are the ones I'd want to watch. Everyone else I kind of just, like, wouldn't care.
I know. Especially if it was, like, any guys in our grade.
Yeah.
That eliminates, like, half of our class, though. Really
and they're not going to watch this.
Right, no.
This is for the girls.
It is.
Except the few that are, like, still in love with me and you.
So. Of course. Well, those are our favorites.
Yeah.
No, I really think we have changed throughout, like, the last year and everything. So starting this is, like, a big deal for us.
So take it from two openly judgmental people that are working on our judgmentalness to just be positive.
Right.
Don't be so negative towards other people. Don't make people scared to get out of their comfort zone, because that's what we're doing right now, is filming a podcast. And even though we could never do this in high school because we were scared of the judgment, we're still going to face that now, and just leave this episode being, like, a better person. Someone's going to do something that you would never do, but they're enjoying it. They're living their life. Just,
oh my gosh, that was so deep. Wow, that was, like, okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I would have just been like, don't be a judgy person, you. But you did it really well, so good job.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay. We wrapped that up, like, really good, actually. So we're gonna go get Chipotle now, but hope you guys enjoyed.
So if you want more of us, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We'll be posting clips of this in the video form, because on Spotify it's only going to be sound. We'll also be posting it to Apple Music. Some people prefer that. Crazy people. Spotify on top. But yeah, so I guess bye.